The Tab 360 was on display to the public for the first time during uCamp 24. Here's what some of our attendees thought of nuCamp's latest model.
Critical as I am about everything, I was pretty impressed with a lot of things.
I mean, it was beautiful. It looked tall.
I think it fits that good niche in between the 320 and the 400.
When I first walked in and I saw how open it was, that was positive. I don't know, it was just so airy.
Once you start to go in, I mean, it feels certainly well at home. I really enjoyed the way it's laid out, and we have our twin bed modifications on ours, so that is a wonderful thing to have that already set up that way.
You know, people do make those twin bed modifications, and the 320 just doesn't have that floor space. This gives you a lot more floor space to be usable. I was on the Tab forums and all that kind of thing pretty early on, so I had seen that you could do that, and we bought ours used, and it already had, I've revised it, but she had it so that you could do that, and that was a big selling point for us.
Now I'm single and camp solo, so I love the bed, the smaller bed. I don't need the queen size.
When we first got ours, we were at a Walmart, and we only had that little space between the door and the bathroom, and we were trying to change to get ready to go to bed, and there was just no space, and I instantly thought we need more floor space, and that's exactly what's been done in the 360, and it just makes it a lot more roomy.
You know, in our 400 we have the wall with the cabinets, the refrigerator on the one side for the galley kitchen, and you know, it kind of divides our 400 up, but this is totally open, it seems like.
To me, I don't really want a 400. To me, that's a little bit bigger than I need. I knew someone who had a 400. It was a 2018. And just the crawling over each other, that was side to side. And I just like having the flexibility if I want to get up.
It's larger. It's definitely taller. And I didn't realize that it's actually the same width. I knew it was wider than a 320, but I didn't know it was the same exact width as a 400.
It seemed nicer than what I thought it was going to be, even though I know nuCamp, every product is really nice, especially when they're new. It's so roomy. I loved how there was so much more storage.
The counter space is kind of small, but I do have to admit, back behind where that glass lifts up, there is some space.
Probably the first thing I really noticed, just because when you're walking in on the right is the kitchen, I know it's probably been mentioned before, but the fact that it's one lid is problematic.
If there's a way to ever get two pieces there, I think that would be a big improvement. But I also heard somebody say recently that they don't actually do a lot as far as cooking and the sink inside, and they do most of that outside. We're similar, so a lot of it, we just set stuff on there, and there's a fair amount of other counter space, so I'm okay with that actually. The fridge is awesome. Making that fridge bigger, that is awesome. Now I don't need to carry a cooler.
If I could say anything that I didn't like personally was the bathroom, because I'm used to the big bathroom with the shower. But if I hadn't had that first, I mean, this bathroom's fine. The cassette is the newer thing, you know, and I thought I wouldn't want a cassette, but now I'm starting to think after having the black tank, I'm going more towards the cassette.
The bathroom is much better for taller people, because it was really hard we had two 320s before this. The bathroom was very hard for me to maneuver around and actually use. But this one, I got in there, I was comfortable in that, I had enough space.
So now that they've seen the Tab 360, the question is, would they consider purchasing it?
You know, there's always that cost thing, but it's very nice, so never say never. You never know.
I'm really happy with the 400, but I possibly could.
Maybe not today, but in the future when we become retired. Right now we're doing more shorter trips, but if we were in it a lot, I think he would really enjoy having more space.
The Tab 360 will be on dealer lots this summer. Contact your local nuCamp dealer for more information on availability and pricing.